Good morning, Tahmina Khan is here in TKMaths S1. In today's video, we will see a question on M1 mechanics, which is a part of the A-level mathematics. Code is 9709. This question is from March 2020, variant 42. So question is in front of you. Let's see the highlights of it, and then we will see the explanation of it. So on a horizontal track, test track, driverless vehicle with no passengers. So now this is a safety aspect here, which is mentioned in the question. Okay, when the driverless vehicle is here, there is no passenger in it. So the car mass is 1600 kg and the trawler mass is 700 kg. So car is towing the trailer. Now when brakes are applied, the deceleration was 12 meter per second square. And the braking force acts only on the car. It is mentioned here, very important aspect. In addition to the braking force, there are two more resistance forces which are acting on the car and trailer, which are 600 Newton mentioned here and 200 Newton on the trailer. The whole question I have explained with the help of this sketch or diagram, you can say. So we have to find the magnitude of the force in the tow bar. So basically, this line which I am showing here with the T, so you have to find out this magnitude of this tow bar tension here, right? So you can make here, considering Newton's second law of motion, 3 equations. Now will all 3 will help you to solve the question or any one? So let's see here. So here is a Newton's second law of motion. So if I see only with respect to trailer, this will be the situation. Why? See, I'm talking about this aspect, right, of the trailer only. So the forward force is T, backward force is 200 Newton, and mass is 700, acceleration is minus 12. So only this part will be here. Now let's see with respect to car only. When I'm talking about with respect to car, this portion. Now if you see, I have written 0 here. Why did I write 0 here? Because there is no forward force. Okay, backward force is this T, constant resistance, and braking force, which I have written as BF. And mass is 1600, acceleration is minus 12. So this is your other equation. In this equation, you don't have two variables. So we cannot use this equation, right? This is you will decide. The last one is if I consider the whole system. Just a minute. If I consider the whole system, then it will be this. Let me explain to you with the help of the diagram also. Okay, so now if you see, I have written plus T and minus T. What is the reason? This is plus T and this is minus T. Then minus 200, minus 600 and minus braking force. And this is the mass because we are talking about the system. So I will take the mass of car and trailer together. So these are the 3 equations I have. In the first part of the equation, I have to find the magnitude of the force in the tow bar. So I will use this equation. Okay. So here I have used it. You can see that. Simple plug in the value, simple addition, subtraction. Now important thing here is, which you have to focus on, the question says find the magnitude of the force. What answer I am getting? Minus 8200. So for final answer, to get the full marks, I have to remove minus sign, and I have to mention 8200. Because in magnitude, we do not consider plus or minus sign, right? Now you have to find the braking force. So already we have seen here 3 equations. So from the car and from the system equation, I can use any one to find the braking force. Because now I have the magnitude of the force in the tow bar. So I have done it here. I have shown you with the help of the car equation. So answer we are getting is 26,800 Newton. And with respect to system, if you do, you will get the same answer. So you have to do any one. This is just to show you answer will be coming same. So part 1 and 2 is done. Now part 3 is about the constant acceleration concept. So what is told to you, when brakes are applied, the car has a speed 22 meter per second. And there is a stationary van which is 17.5 meter away from the car. I have shown you in the diagram here. So when brakes are applied, you have to show when the car will hit the van, the speed will be 8 meter per second. So now, what information do you have in this question? You have the initial velocity of the system, car and trailer, which is 22 meter per second. Final velocity with which it will hit, that you have to find out. Acceleration is minus 18 and distance is 17.5 meter. So now you will recall the formulas for the constant acceleration you know, and you will apply in that. So I have taken v square equals to u square plus 2as, and I'm substituting the values in it. And now it is a simple calculation. So you have proven that the velocity with which it will hit the stationary van will be 8 meter per second. Okay, now the last part of the question. It is related to which concept? Yes, you're right. It is related to momentum, because they are talking about here collision. Okay, so when in the previous part the car hits the van starts moving with the velocity of 5 meter per second. And of course, the impact will come on the speed of the trailer and car. So direction will remain same, but now their speed is 8 meter per second. What was it initially? It was before hitting the system. Sorry, this was that time. It was 8 meter per second, right? So now, you know from here, this is the concept of law of conservation of momentum, that in an isolated system, the two momentum of the body of object or 3 will remain same before hitting or after hitting until and unless an external force is applied on it, right? So we will use that concept and we will figure out the mass of the van. So let's see here. Before collision, there were 3 things: car, trailer and van. So momentum is mass into velocity. So we will substitute these values here. And similarly, after collision also, car, trailer and van, we will substitute values in it. So you can see simple substitution of the mass and velocity of the car, trailer and van. And same is on the other side. And now it is a simple calculation. Pick up the calculator and do the plus minus multiplication, and you will get the mass of the van, which is 2760 kg. So I hope you understood the question. If you have any clarity required, you can write the comments. I would love to answer your questions. Thank you very much for watching. Please press like and subscribe button. Take care. Allah Hafiz.